going on, guys? Sean here. I just want to show you guys the new Legacy Thunder Megazord. Now, it is fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. It has its flaws as far as the durability of it. And it is really expensive. It's $200 at Toys R Us. So, let's cut to the chase here. Who doesn't like the fucking original Power Rangers? Season 1, they came out with the Legacy Megazords. I was late on the jump. I have the original on order now in color. But I ended up getting the black and gold edition Legacy Megazords. They're really cool, but they're not the original. I didn't get my hands on a Dragon Zord, but if any of you guys have one for sale, Legacy, that you don't want 250 fucking bucks for, hit me up in the comments below. I'll probably hit you up with an offer and buy it from you, or Titanus if you have one of those. But anyways, I got a good jump on Season 2's. I picked up the White Tiger Megazord, which I never had this one as a kid. And to be honest, all the Megazords I had as a kid, I ended up fucking trashing over time. But the White Tiger Zord, it's pretty much identical to what the show had. Of course, with the Legacy, you don't have any stickers that you have to worry about. It's really well crafted. The colors are very vibrant. The details very, very good. I really enjoy this. Very nice build Megazord. So, what we've all been waiting on, and there's not a ton of reviews on it right now, is the Legacy Thunder Megazord. So I'm going to start out showing you. Here's the Unicorn Zord. It's blue. The blue motherfucking Power Ranger. Literally looks like a goddamn reptile coming out of a fucking boot. Right? I hated these. I thought they were fucking cliche as shit. But, you know, as a kid, everybody wanted this fucker. So, I ended up picking it up. Well, this is the blue unicorn. If you see here, the detail is there. The detail is there. All this is paint. There's his little fucking vagina. So, Unicorn Zord. You've got the Griffin, the Yellow Ranger. I don't know how the fuck they figure this is a unicorn and this is a griffin, but I'll play along with it. Again, detail patterns there. It's really clean, really good. Really enjoyed it. We've got the Lion. Now, originally in Super Sentai, this motherfucker is a green Power Ranger. And you can tell with the green detail. You don't realize it in the 90s as a kid until you become an adult and say, wait a minute, this fucker ain't the black Power Ranger in real life, it's green. Well, I guess none of it's real life. His head just popped off. But this is the Black Ranger's Lion Zord. Again, very detailed. The colors are just amazing. Find that fucking head. Head, give me head. And of course the helmet that latches on back here. So, anyways, got two more to show you after I pop this fucker back on. You've got this one, which is the Firebird. It's very well crafted. So, in the original, which I don't have to show you because I'm not cool, in the original, you had stickers. And none of it indicated it was a pink Power Ranger, but now, if you could see, because I'm using a phone for this, it has pink crafted onto the Megazord. Now, if you've been reading reviews on these, knowing that you're spending $200, it's a risk. The left wing is weaker than the right. So if I was to turn them like this and shake them, my left wing pops down. It's just flimsy. I think it's a defect that was made in the factory. I think that they should refund me all my money back and let me keep this, but it won't happen. Nevertheless, it still works. I'm trying not to fuck with it a whole lot because I want to be able to keep it, you know, somewhat intact. The shitty thing is, though, that the left wing, since it's weak, it's also got the slot for the sheath for the sword, and that just adds extra weight to it. So, oh well. And then, of course, the tail. A very nice, very, very nice craft. Just shitty build. Because fucking people in China are raping us for money. Fuckers. Last but not least, and I don't have it in Dragon mode right now, is the Red Dragon Zord. It is amazing. So I remember as a kid having this Dragon Zord. And, you know, first off, you had to put all the goddamn stickers on it. It came separate from the assault team. And then on top of that, the detail just wasn't there. The articulation on the legs wasn't as well. It's just, man, this thing is amazing piece of gear. So let me take his staff off. Give you a good... I mean, look how... I mean, it's just really fucking detailed. I'm kind of hoping... I'm pretty sure they'll make Tor the Shuttle Zord. And they'll make Serpentina. If they made Serpentina, that'd be the shit. But hopefully. So I can finish this collection. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and transform this fucker into Dragon mode. And this Zord, out of all the Megazords, some of you might agree, some of you might not agree, was actually, I think, one of the most difficult to put together. The most tedious. It's one of those Zords that's not fun putting together and taking off over and over again. But, my opinion. Anyways. The legs pop out. Kind of like the Legacy Dragon Zord's tail. It's very articulable. Pop him out, pop him out. Put this out, this for his tail. Pop that motherfucker. Now, another thing I hated, and I didn't get into that, but the tail... Not so much the tail, but the articulation of this. And I'll show you. Let me put his fucking head on. Stick it in there. Okay. Dragon Zord. He's huge. No doubt about it. Fucking huge. Two things. If you're going to display this, you need those little fucking clear display holders. Now, I know all you fucking nerds are going to be like, oh, but that's not what it's called. It's a clear display holder. Whatever. You need those. Because the weight that you add to the head articulates it down. So you can't, it won't stay. Don't freak out. Same with the tail. Problem is that what I don't like about this, and again, it's probably the only thing I don't like about this Zord, was the fact that these, you can't get a clear articulation up. Okay? You can't articulate this to go up. It's only this way. It's just the way it's designed. But I think it was a poor design flaw, because if we were going off show quality, the articulation would be both. But Red Dragon Zord, and it's a beautiful piece. And this ain't a toy to play with, okay? The pieces pop off really easy. So if you're some fucking 10-year-old kid watching this, which I hope you're not, because I cuss a lot, I would suggest you not buy this to play with. This is, for one, very hard to get your hands on right now. At any Toys R Us, I had to drive like 2 hours away to pick this up. Instead of ordering it online, because I had a wild hair up my ass to pick it up. But I would suggest you just, don't. Okay? If you want to play with a fucking toy, go buy one of the new, shitty Megazords that's out. But not this. This is a collector's item. Alright. Let's put this bitch together. So, putting it back to robot mode or battle mode or whatever the hell he's called, warrior mode. It's very simple. Pop the head off, pop the tail off. Push in his legs. Like such. His head. Fuck, get in there, motherfuckers. It goes in. And then, of course, it's got this little piece right here that the tail goes on. And it pops off a lot. Again, it's not to be played with. And then warrior mode. So, if you've had this Zord before, you know how to put this bastard together. Putting it together is a pain in the fucking ass. It truly is. And then we'll go over what sucks about it. So, we've already went over what sucks about each individual Zord. The Lion Zord, I didn't really touch on this, though. But, okay, so his ass is the head, okay? His head's up his ass. But all it is this little bitty fucking peg that goes in this little bitty hole and it just sits there, right? I think that's cheesy. Because if that peg gets bent, broken, or anything in any which way, it's not going to fit in there anymore. And I would expect a $200 toy to be better built. Now, you know, they scream, oh, it's die-cast this, die-cast that. There has only been literally one piece that I felt on this toy that's, like, truly die-cast. And I'm not even sure you would call this die-cast. But it's these pieces on the lion's legs. I guess that you would call die-cast. Unlike the Megazord, where his legs were die-cast and all that shit. They had die-cast tails. This one's less metal. So anyways, putting this bitch together, you're going to take your unicorn, fold his head up, pop the boot out, because it's not already obvious that this is a fucking shoe. And you're going to put that together. Just like that. You're going to take, when you pop off the legs off the lion, boop, boop, take his head out of his ass. Inside are these little pegs that you need to pop open. Like that, right here. They pop open. The lion goes like that. The lion's hands come out from his arms. Like such. And, I mean, we're going to get to the bird. Oh, while we're at it. Take the bird's fucking tail off. Right? Ooh. And then the red lion, or the red dragon Zord. Fuck. The red dragon Zord. I'll get to in a second. Real quick, before I start, the bow staff. Really nice detailed textures. Gold and black, like the show. Motherfucking samurai sword. And it's actually like a nice chrome sword. And it's not that like gray color. Listen, also before I put this Megazord together, I know I didn't put it into its assault mode. I have not even taken the assault mode out of the package yet. And I'll show you guys real quick before I continue, because my ADD's kicking in and I feel like I got to show you everything before I put it together. This piece right here is the base, the mobile base for the assault mode. And it comes with these little fucking pieces, like this, and this. One of these are actually the handle for the Firebird when you connect it with the lion. Fuck me. The Tiger Zord. That doesn't even look like a tiger, though. It looks like a fucking lion. Alright. So what you do, you got this bitch up and his hands are like this. You want to take his hands. Or his arms. You want to kind of put them in this kind of fashion right here. Okay? You want to take his legs and put his feet down. And kind of give him the old ballerina look. So first we're going to put his ballerina feet inside of these boots. You kind of got to man up and put them in there. Like such. Okay. Then okay, so he's in there. So that's adding some height to him. And I will tell you, this Megazord is a ton fucking bigger than the other one, and I'm going to compare them into size. Next, I'm going to take his arms. These are a motherfucker to put on. You're going to slide his arm, literally, inside that arm. Come on. And in, just like that. His head is articulable. He can turn his head. Even with the samurai helmet on. I call it a samurai helmet because that's what it fucking looks like. If you have a problem with it, fuck you. Yeah, this thing's a bitch. Okay. Alright. So that's on. This is him so far. Then, we're going to take old fucking Firecrotch here. And we're going to fucking put her... We're going to hook her to the back. There's 2 pegs underneath that hook to 2 pegs. If you can't find them, you're a fucking idiot. Because it is right there for you. You're just going to pull her shit across there. Like that. Right? And then, you're going to put on the chest piece. Which... Like I said, you're going to pop these pieces out. You're going to put them right on. Just like that. Last but that's it, alright? Last but not least, the helmet. So before you put the helmet on, you want to pop his head up. His head can pop down or pop up. Pop it up. Put the fucking helmet on. Close it. This is the Legacy Thunder Megazord. Now, size comparison. This is Legacy Thunder Megazord. This is the Tiger Zord. That is the size comparison between the two. It's legit. It's fucking real. It's weird. Because in the show, I'm pretty sure they were the same size. Now, the katana, or samurai sword, or whatever you want to call this bitch, has 2 pegs on it. They connect to the 2 pegs I showed you earlier. The 2 slots that I was bitching about on our beautiful little Firebird. And then simply just put the ass of the Firebird onto the stick, which is the staff. And voila. Now, bitches and gripes, because you know I've got them. For one, for some reason, this Megazord, and the reason being because there is that diecast. But I don't think that's what the issue is. I think the issue is that the Dragon Zord in battle mode is not strong enough to support the rest of the Megazords combined on it on this one. Because if you can see, he leans over a ton. You cannot get him to sit straight up. When you try to get him to sit straight up, how he should sit, he comes right back down. That is an issue for me. Because I can't pose this in my cabinet the way I want to. Because the motherfucker weighs too much. It's bullshit. I paid $200 for a fucking toy that won't even stand the way I want it to stand. Second complaint. The legs. I can't make them go back and forth at all. So really, the only articulation I can do with this is his arms and his head. His head will swivel. His head will swivel 360 fucking degrees. That's doing me no good when it comes to posing this in a cabinet. I do like the fact that the head swivels. It adds more character to posing. If you're into posing, showcasing this stuff. But the fact that this motherfucker won't stand up straight pisses me off so bad. So bad. That I just want to fucking toss it, straight out. So, that is it for the Thunder Megazord. If you have any questions or comments, if you want to talk shit, leave them in the comments below. I don't give a fuck if you have anything negative to say. Positive stuff is welcome. My opinion, save your money. The price will probably drop. Titanus came out. I think Titanus was $200. I still didn't pick it up, but the final price of it after the price drop was like $149.99, which is pretty much more than what I would say should be. I think this should have been priced at $100, no more, no less. $100 would have been a very reasonable price for this, but $200 is taking it way over the edge. But that's it for the Legacy Thunder Megazord. Hope you enjoyed this review. Subscribe to my page. I Smell Dookie Gaming. That is also my gaming website. And if you, again, have a Dragon Zord or anything that you want to sell, leave it on my post. Take care.